refreshing as having a clear, crisp, clean glass of water on a warm summer's day.
Waste in America Part 2. The other thing that I noticed that we waste a lot here in America is water. I've taken my geology class a few months back and it was wonderful. And when we talked about water, they revealed that even though our planet is like 75% water, the water that we can actually use to drink and do our business with is about, I think, 1%. You know, a lot of the freshwater supply is locked up in the polar ice caps, and a lot of what we use is really groundwater. So in my experience, especially coming from, again, the army, I remember when people would shave in the barracks, they would leave the water running, and that would irk me because, again, coming from the background of immigrant, someone coming from Haiti, not to say that we didn't have running water. I mean, it wasn't that bad, but a lot of times, you know, we would have a reservoir somewhere around the house. You know, it was a different system, so we had to be resourceful, and that basically seeped into my whole psyche on how I see things. Anyway, so people will always leave. I think most soldiers, most people that I've seen shave, they leave the water running as they shaving. I'm like, wow. I mean, you don't do that while we're in the field. You know, you conserve. So when they do that, it's kind of like, wow. It's a big waste, and it's like I feel compelled to go and chase each and every person that does that, but at the end I felt like I was gonna be like a real nuisance to like everybody, because it's like this is like a habit that they've had for a long time, and even though they know that it's not right, they might know that water is a scarce thing, they still continue to do it. And will they change their habits just because of me? You know, just a colossal waste. Also, it would be great if we were more proactive about stopping leakages when it comes to water. I know that bothers me. If I come in to my place and the water's been leaking, I'm like, okay, not only am I going to pay for that, but again, it's a waste thing. Again, coming from that same background, you know, a lot of people, well, I'm not even going to mention that because it's kind of nasty, but some people, let's put it this way, used to like urinate in their toilet a lot of times until it became a certain degree of nastiness before they flush because of the whole water thing as well. I mean, that's just being real. I know this guy I used to work with, and this other girl or lady I used to work with came to me saying that this individual was not flushing the toilet, and I knew why, because he's so used to like conserving water. And that's how serious it is with some people from different places, because they're just used to that mind state, you know. But we have to conserve water because it's very, very important. Watching another video by this other YouTube person showed that there's some places in the world that people are already fighting over water like people fight over oil, because it's probably the most important resource that we have if you think about it. Water is just important to plant life, animal life, everybody. So we got to stop wasting water, and it could be changing some habits like stop the water running while we are doing simple things like brushing our teeth and shaving. It's not necessary. And try to adopt a more conservative lifestyle. That would really, really help a lot, because if we know how much it takes to clean up the water and extract the water, and you know, we see like how valuable and appreciate water, then it'd be a lot easier. Given that the planet is 75% water, like I said, we have plenty of it, just that we can't use it because obviously it's salty. And yes, we do have machines to extract the salt out, but it's still not the kind of technology that's so easy where we can afford to be wasteful. I think that being conservative when it comes to our resources is a good habit to have, regardless, not just when it comes to water, but every other thing that we use. So we can last a little bit longer, so that we don't have to worry about fighting for this and that. Just be good stewards of what we have. It's a beautiful thing. So that's what I was thinking about right now for the second part, water conservation. Be aware of it. Fix your plumbing that's dripping, wasting water. That's big. We all got to do that. It saves you money. It saves the environment. It's a win-win for everybody. So that's part 2 of waste in America. I'll be back with part 3 as I continue to roll. Peace.
Man, you gotta cook with it, baby, clean with it. That's right. When it's hot summertime, you fiend for it. You gotta put it in the iron, you steaming with. That's right. That's what they dress wounds and treat diseases with. The rich and poor, black and white got need for it. Right. And everybody